for most teams, so most of these teams, they still got a chance. Some of these are playing, but most collegiate teams, the year is over. And I mean, if we're not talking about bowl games, if you're not talking about the Final Four, there's probably one other thing you are talking about, and that is the transfer portal. The transfer portal is extremely active right now. So many quarterbacks and other players going left and right. So hard to even keep up. So we are going to bring in a couple guys to help us with that very thing. First and foremost, my guy and host, a co-host of Washington Football Weekly, South Carolina's finest, Will Kramer. What up, Will?
Sean, that was evil. Did you hear what you just said? At this time of the year, teams are vying for the bowls and playing, and some of them are not. And so with that, we're going to go talk about the transfer portal. And look who you bring in. Somebody who's all they're doing right now is transfer portaling. That was evil.
I thought it was a good bridge.
But it was also genius at the same time.
Nice segue, yeah.
Let's go. Now, and there's another guy in here that we gotta bring in. Has his show on Monday nights with our guy Anthony Handy, a fan of a team that has only still lost one game in 3 years. The Georgia boy, Mr. Alabama, does what they do. Caller.
Hey, what's up?
What up, baby?
What's happening,
man? Good. We need to hear from you, man. I'm glad you're on this.
I don't think you got that kind of time, man. You don't have that kind of time to hear from me about this.
I love it. And wait, we got one more all the way back from the Navy, from the ships, from being deployed.
All right.
Back here, our guy, Mr. Quack himself, Alec Schomburg. What up, Alec?
Not much. I wish we were bowling, but I saw you Alex's message on that game. Wasn't the outcome he wanted, but you know what? Do you know what makes it sweeter? Georgia's not in it. So I love that.
Hey.
Wow. Bang.
Wow. Hey, brother, I've been quacking on your behalf. All in them.
Because he always came, every time that team played, he always says, where's Mr. Quack? So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot fire.
Hey, that was said with love, man. That was no animosity.
I do give Georgia their credit. They made, for the first time in how many years, a SEC championship game was actually worth watching. It wasn't a blowout. It was no 70-point game, 70-nothing.
That's not credit. He's not going to take that as credit. Colin, all you need to say to Alec is you want to ask him what size Penix jersey does he want. That's all you got to say.
Look.
I will say this, and I don't care. I will stand by this. Michael Penix will be a bust in the NFL. He is nothing without top receivers. And don't worry, we exposed him for who he is, and he will be a bust in the NFL. Mark my words.
Wow.
He might be.
Right.
He could
That's
be.
that's also why he didn't win the Heisman. And I'm glad he didn't win the Heisman.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of course you are. Of course you're glad. Because he's all he kept giving you.
All I gotta say is,
of course you're glad.
He's a person. Bro, Michael Penix is the person who doesn't do all the work and everybody else does everything else for the project, and they get an A, and he just stands back.
Oh,
wow. But Michael Penix is a great example of what the conversation is supposed to be about here, is utilizing that transfer portal and finding new life.
Exactly.
It's all good. We have the Lord and Savior Dylan Gabriel, and Dante Moore is coming home.
Yeah, don't talk to me about that one.
Yeah. So look, let's go ahead.
Yeah.